was a successful break and hold. Are you doing it off the 9? Or are you waiting for it to cross the 21 or 55 until you have like confirmation?
Because the 21 is so close, I'd wait for it to cross the 21. I typically, to be honest with you, I'm not taking this against the trend. I was just showing everybody
No, no,
for
I
like
understand.
example purposes.
I'm just saying, like, in theory, you
So
just wait
this
for it
red
to cross
candle
the
here,
21.
sissy, that red candle there, it's like it's breaking the 9 again.
This is okay, so this is the break. Okay.
Yep.
And then the hold is the
So then
whole
let's
other
wait.
candle, right?
Let's wait. Let's wait.
Okay, okay, okay.
Let's not get ahead of a chapter here. It's breaking. So now we're going to twiddle our thumbs and watch it bounce around.
And is there a screen we should be looking at while you're talking?
Oh,
Oh,
I don't
just
have
the
my.
ES.
We're just watching the ES 2 minute.
Oh,
ES
okay.
chart. Yeah.
Yeah.
ES 2 minute chart.
Don is working on going live.
Okay, gotcha. Appreciate all your time and training, and love it.
Yep.
I'm glad I can help.
Yes,
Main
thank you very
takeaway.
We are
much.
actually live now, gang.
Main takeaways is 21 crosses the 9, and then the candle breaking and holding above the 9 or below the 9.
Yep. I still don't like this zone, right? Like this to me is terrible. Like I don't. And I know the 9 and the 21 are getting ready to cross, and this is a good entry. It's a sign of momentum. But if I'm in here scalping, I want to make sure I want it to be the best scalp I can get into. And it's just not giving me that at the moment. I'm just not doing it. I'm not willing to take a red trade because it looks like it might do something in my favor. I'm not doing that.
That's one of my problems, I think, right there.
Just for clarification, Ange, the hold candle always has to be adjacent to the break candle. You can't have a candle in between, correct? So if you break, then the candle retraces back a little bit, but doesn't break back through, and then the next candle pushes through to the hold. Is that an acceptable scalp?
I think what you said makes sense.
Yeah, I do. So if there's, say, the break and hold was a reverse candle, well, I wait for the next candle to see if it's really moving in the direction of the trend.
Correct.
And when that one breaks and holds, then I jump in.
Okay, so if candle one's the break, candle 2 comes back a little bit, but doesn't really cross back through the 9, then candle 3 pushes further in
Just
the
so you guys know,
correct
we're
position.
live, right?
Okay.
Oh, okay.
That's okay. Go ahead.
I just wanted to make sure that, because she's like, well, it's a no-go now, but now the third candle or, in whatever instance, the third or the fourth or the fifth or whatever, at what point do you just kind of blow it way off the table and say, I'm going to start over, wait for another true break and true hold that are adjacent to each other?
Well, here's a good example. If you're on your chart, go back to on ES, go back to 1334 on that time. That green candle really is a break and hold, but it isn't.
Exactly. Yeah,
But it
that's
isn't
right.
my confirmation for a break and hold. I wait for that red one to complete. The next one was red.
At 136. Okay.
Yep. Yeah, 136. And
Yep.
at the end of that candle is where I'm jumping in.
Okay.
So guys, so is there any way you can continue this in the chat so I can go ahead and get the futures versus stocks show started?
Go for it.
Sure.
All right, cool.
Go for it.
Thank you guys. Appreciate it. Welcome to American Dream Trading's Futures Live. Today we're going to be doing something a little bit different than what we normally do. We're going to be going over a topic, futures versus stocks. What should you trade, right? So I've got with me the members of American Dream Trading. You guys want to open up your mics and say hi to everybody?
Hello.
Hello,
Yeah,
hello,
yeah, 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 yeah,
hello.
yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah, as you
Hi.
can see, we're a wild bunch. So, futures versus stocks. Now, we have a lot of people in here who actually traded stocks before, right? Which I know. And we started futures. When did we start futures? October of last year. And since then, we've had a lot of success with the futures group. It's normally led by Mark McSee, who normally does this live here at 2 p.m. Either he does it or our moderator, Doug, does it. So since both of those people are unavoidably detained today, I'm going to go ahead and do it. But futures versus stocks, this is something that, we've all kind of discussed from time to time. So I'm going to go ahead and get started on it. If you're not a member of American Dream Trading, you can go to American Dream Trading by just going to americandreamtrading.com. Get signed up. We've got a 7-day free trial where you can go ahead and get signed up with the stocks and options, and that will give you access to the live Zoom call that you just heard, where our coach trades every day from 9 to 11 live on all the streaming platforms. So you can catch the training that we get on a daily basis, but not in-depth training. We get the in-depth training behind the scenes once you become a paid member. But if you want to become a paid member, just go to americandreamtrading.com. You can get signed up with a free 7-day trial. The stocks and options does the pre-market setup, the hot stock picks, you get the live Zoom call, you get everything with that, and it renews at a rate of $125 a month. But you get a 7-day free trial. If you want to get into crypto, you can do the same 7-day free trial over there. It renews at a rate of $50 a month. And then, of course, futures, which we're in right now, which is live every day from 2 to 4. You get you can renew that. That's a 7-day free trial, and renew that at $249 a month because it includes the Trading View indicators. So with that being said, please make sure that you guys like, share, and subscribe. We're trying to get Coach to 20,000 subscribers, and we're just over 17,000, like 200, somewhere in that range. So if you want, go ahead and make sure you do that. All those things are free. Live, share, subscribe, all those are free. So go ahead and do that for us. So on stocks and options, we've got the question: stocks or futures, right? The answer changed. The answer depends on your goals, your capital, and your style. Would you guys agree with that?
Yep.
Yes.
Pretty much, right? It all depends on what you do or what your lifestyle is. I think it caters, and just feel free to open your mics and let's have a live discussion about this. I feel that it caters to people who don't have regular work hours, who need futures does anyway. Stocks and options, you can play shares anytime, right? But even then, you've got what, from 4 to 8 p.m. and options you have from 9:30 in the morning to 4 p.m. But futures is 23 hours a day, right? That's from 6 in the evening all the way up until 5 o'clock the next evening. Am I right?
Yeah, and then it closes for an hour.
Yeah, from 5 to
Yeah.
6. And
Yeah.
then it's closed on Saturdays.
So that gives you a bathroom break if you're in front of the computer the whole time, like we are.
So it's closed on Saturdays, and then it reopens on 6 p.m. Sunday evening. And then you can start that cycle all over again. So it caters more to a person who is working different hours or long hours or whatever have you, because it gives them more time to trade, right? How many of you are in here are doing futures because of your time schedule?
I think we just love futures.
Okay, I'll take that.
It's
Let's
the
get some
ability to
interaction.
trade all day, every day, all day, every day.
Is that what drew you to it?
Yeah,
Okay,
and the much lower margin requirement.
right.
And not losing your buying power. You get the same money, or you trade that same money over and over and over again. Yeah,
Right.
that's
So with
awesome.
margin, for those of you out there that are brand new who are unfamiliar with trading, margin account means you can use your same money over and over and over again to make your trades, right? So with futures, you get an automatic margin account. So let's break it down. We'll compare them side by side, right? So you guys can make the right choice. This is somebody who is brand new watching this, looking on for the first time. Trading hours, stocks, like we just said, are from 9:30 to 4 p.m. Futures are 23. And the futures advantage is you get to trade longer. Capital requirements, stocks, no minimum, right? But the PDT rule at 25,000. Now, what that means is if you've got $25,000 in your regular stocks or trade options account, you can have access to a margin account. You can apply for a margin account where you can do what we said earlier, where you can trade over and over again using the same money, and you're giving an additional amount of leverage on top of that. Or you could do a cash account where you just put in the cash that you want to trade with, and then that's all you can use for the day, right? But you don't, what with that option, well, yeah, with that option, you can trade up until your money's gone. If you're under 25,000, you do not qualify, at least right now. They're looking to change that. Does anybody know the timeline on that? It's going to like $2,000 at some point, right? Anybody?
The last thing I saw was maybe next year,
Oh,
sometime
well,
2026.
that's only a month away. Okay. At
Yeah, I
some
didn't
point.
see anything that said anything specific about when yet.
Okay.
They're working
Cool, but right now to get that, have that margin account, you need 25,000 in your stocks and options account. You don't need that with futures, right?
only with
If
brokerages beholden to U.S. law. There
okay,
are foreign brokerages that will give you 6x leverage, all kinds of stuff. You have margin with, $2,000 already or less, depending on which one you're using.
got it. Okay. If you're under 25,000, you can you can trade, but you're subject to the pattern day trading rule, which means you can only make 3 trades within a 5 of the same stock within I think it's a rolling 5-day period, right? So if you make more than that, you can't do that as a day trader, because if you make more than that, they will kind of lock you down, at least for some period of time. But futures can start with $500 to $1,000. Now I know Webull has a $500 requirement to start your futures account to be able to trade. Once you have the 500 deposited, you can then take some out, but you have to at least deposit a minimum of 500 in there. So, and you would want to do more than that because there's options in there that, or stocks in there, or premiums in there that you're going to want to do more. But see, now that I know and I've traded futures, I mean, 500 is plenty. You can do M2K, something like a M2K. You can get a few contracts with that. So futures advantage, lower barriers to entry. And it doesn't have the Greeks. Leverage, stocks 2-to-1 leverage, which is margin. Futures 20-to-1 and 50-to-1 leverage. Futures advantage, more buying power. Warning, more levels equals more risk. Would you guys agree with that?
Oh, yeah. More leverage is more risk. So you got to be more correct.
Sweet. Mustang Chris is not the only one in here, gang. Open those mics up. Talk to me now. Don't leave me hanging on the live. That's not right. Liquidity.
I'm coming, Don. Give me a few minutes.
All
I'll
right,
be
because
into
it's
the
quiet
happy
as hell
hour.
in here. This is not cool. Come on,
I just
gang.
gotta get caught
Help
up
me
on a
out.
few
Help me
things.
out. Liquidity.
Hey, you're teaching me
Stocks.
too, baby.
Huh?
You're teaching me too, baby.
Awesome. Stocks varies by stock, right? Futures, ES, and Q are extremely liquid. Well, and we know why. Those represent the indices, right? The S&P 500 and the NASDAQ. So, of course, they are going to have extreme amount of volatility in them. Both can be excellent. Futures edge. Major contracts, always liquid. So those of you, that just means more cash flow, right? The liquidity. Commissions, stocks often have zero commission, right? Depending on the broker that you have, I think. Futures, 50 cents to $2.50 per contract. Stocks advantage lower costs. But futures moves on off futures moves can offset this. So day trading rules, which is what we kind of went through a little bit ago. Stocks, the PDT rule, you need 25K for four. I thought it was 3. Well, Claude created this, so don't be mad. So it was, I'm pretty sure it's 3 trades a week. Futures, no PDT rule. That's one of the best things I enjoyed about futures, right? I mean, that is actually really cool, not having to deal with the PDT rule. Am I right, gang?
For sure.
Yeah, that's way better. Futures advantage. Trades as much as you want. This is one thing that is a double-edged sword. Who can tell me why?
Don't want to overtrade.
That's what can happen, right? It's
Yep.
nice to be able to have.
I tried to talk to you about that, Dawn.
You
You, s-
did.
you was
You
like,
did.
you was like, it ain't gonna happen to me. That's for new traders. I got
I,
control.
I admit that. I say that every day, right?
And there I
I've
was,
been
284 trades later in one day. 280. I'm like, bam! I thought I made all kinds of money, and then I screwed it because the fees and doing that many trades. Yeah.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
ate you up in fees. So
Oh yeah.
it can happen, even if you think you have control. We've got traders over in the stocks and options side of the group that will not do futures because they don't want to subject themselves to that kind of temptation. And I have to applaud that because that's showing discipline. You're showing extreme self-restraint when you don't, when we know you're capable of it, but you don't go in and do something that's going to allow you to trade all day, every day, right? Because I thought I could handle the temptation, but at the time I was wrong. Now I've learned to kind of,
It was just so
control
fun. It's
yeah,
just...
I only put, when I do futures, I only put an X amount of dollars in, and if I blow that, then I don't come back for several weeks. That's how I do it. So, and I put small amounts in, right? So I don't have huge amounts of money in there, and I don't do wire transfers. I used to do wire transfers. I don't do that. I put it in the individual. I'll trade that for a little bit and practice on just some of the hot stock picks. Then I'll transfer it over into futures after a couple days. So that's how I do that. But yeah, it can cause you to overtrade. So it's a double-edged sword. So be very careful. This is huge for small accounts. Yeah, if you're a small account and you've got a small amount of money and you're trying to build it, if you have the restraint, which, if you don't have a bunch of bad habits, then you may be able to get in there and grow your account with that. And you've got the best trainers here at ADT to help you do it. Hey, Ralph, anybody want to help me read these slides? Christina, Ralph, anybody?
Yeah, you had to give me a few minutes. I come in. I'm gonna be in a few minutes, Dawn. I'm
Christina, you
almost.
want to help me out?
I'll try. Hang on.
All right,
I
thank you,
can't
baby.
see.
Thank you, Ralph.
All right. Am I just reading this? What's on the screen?
Yep.
Complexity.
Yep.
Stocks are easier to understand, and futures have contracts, expiration, and tick values. Stocks advantage simpler for beginners, and they are, and futures steeper learning curve.
I would agree with that.
Yeah, absolutely. Stocks are like a 1-to-1 ratio. Dollar for dollar. You see what you get. You know
Right.
what you've got, and with the futures, as with options too, it's all kinds of math. Freaking math. You got to figure stuff out.
Right.
Yeah.
When you're doing stocks, you're doing like when you start with shares, it's a lot simpler because you don't have what's in options is known as the Greeks, which can alter your pricing based on the stock's movement. It can alter your profit and loss based on the movement of the stock. The best way I can think to compare it is like if you're driving in a car and you've got, you've obviously got volume, which is gas in the car. So the car is moving, stock's moving. But with when you have, well, I don't know, maybe that wasn't the right example, but when you have options, it's not dollar for dollar. If it goes up and you're in the profit, but if it pulls back on you, you have to almost go double that to make that same money back. Whereas with futures, it's just like it is with regular shares. It's dollar for dollar. You lose a dollar if it when it goes back. When it goes back up, you get that same dollar back.
You could think of
Because
options like a hill, like driving up a hill or down the
okay.
hill. When it starts to go down the hill, you're going fast, and that gamma, like it just boom. But then when it goes against you, you've got to climb back up that hill, and it takes forever.
That's a really good
Right?
example. Yeah, it's a really good example.
Thanks.
So it it's harder to get up that hill, so when it shoots you down, you've got to climb back up, whereas shares as well as futures will let you pretty much get right back up to the top of the hill like on an elevator. Right, you don't have to do it yourself.
It's like when you go sledding, you got to walk that sled all the way back up that hill. Oof.
Right. Futures has a steeper learning curve. Why do you think futures has a steeper learning curve, gang? We were talking about that earlier.
Because you trading with leverage, that's number one. And then you trading against more professional traders
The
than you are
liquidity.
in the stock market.
Yep.
Yeah.
Math.
A lot more liquid, a lot more volume. The movements are just a tad bit more erratic because it uses wicks, which you guys probably, if you're completely oblivious, you don't know what that means. But you go off of candlesticks, right? And if you get wicked out, which you can in futures, it's just a little bit more volatile than regular stocks or options candles. Variety.
Okay, you want me to read it for you?
Sure, thank you.
Okay, variety stocks. They have thousands to choose from. There's all kinds to choose from. It's hard to even find. It's hard to figure it out.
Mhm.
Futures have limited contracts. They're very powerful. Stocks advantage more options, and futures focus equals mastery.
So I'm just kind of reading it back over.
Yeah, it's
Limited
a lot of
contracts,
words.
but powerful. Yeah,
Yeah.
when you think about it, you in stocks, you've got, all of those different tickers, Apple, Tesla, Nvidia, and Netflix, all those. But futures doesn't have as much. It's more so industries
Right.
that you're
Well, it's
dealing with.
overwhelming when you first start trading stock. You first get in there because you're like, what do I even trade? Where, you don't know where to look or what to do. And then you look at those main 7 ones that everybody trades, but they're a lot of money. And you got to look around and figure all that out. But I mean, here we learn how to find it.
Right. You
But
got to figure
in
out, and you got to
futures,
go on your budget.
right. And then futures, like switching over to futures for me was a little scary and overwhelming. You're like, what do you look for? What, same thing. You start over with that, but there's only certain ones that you can trade. So you don't have as many options, but I think that's better. It's like when there's too many choices, it's hard to choose. I like, I like how it is with
We were
futures.
just talking about that with Kay earlier. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? So
Yeah, it's
yeah.
overwhelming.
You gotta also think about who's trading in the market with you whenever you trade in stocks and whenever you trade in futures, right? So stocks, they just a company, and plus so many people are trading stocks, meaning just regular people. In futures, you know, it's a commodity, so
Mhm.
they need that commodity, right? In order to keep a business going. You got the commercial side
Right.
of commodities and stocks. You have people buying and selling. You got people buying and holding for any reason. I mean,
People that don't know
I
what they're
didn't do
doing, they
nothing.
just
I
woohoo,
didn't do anything. I didn't do anything
Yeah.
to get this stock except for my grandfather died and he just left me 200,000 shares and we about to sell this. We don't care if it's moving up or down, I mean, you know. So
Right.
Yeah, not that you don't
yeah.
have those kind of people in the futures market.
I got a job at Walmart. Now I got Walmart shares.
Mm-hmm.
I want to
Crazy.
make money,
Yeah.
so everybody follow me, and I'll call out stocks to you.
So Walmart
Yeah.
gives you shares, huh?
I don't know.
You know,
Yeah, I don't know. I was just using that as an example. Like, you know
I
how
know. I was just
if you
playing
work
with
at
you.
yeah, if you work at a lot of companies do though. That's like an
Yeah,
incentive,
they
right?
do. They do.
Yeah.
As part of your sign-on bonus or just part of working there, they
And
give
you know
you.
how when you leave jobs, you forget about that stuff. And I just found this app that you can sign up for, and it helps you find any old 401ks you might have, any old investments that you have. And
I
so
used
far,
my
it's already found
401k to
two
start my
companies for me.
business.
You did?
Wow, okay. Yeah, I
Yes.
used it to start our delivery business, the 401k that I had years ago. Yeah.
And I thought I used all of mine, but then I thought, man, I don't remember rolling it over when I left because I was still there for a while after I used some. So what if there's still some there? And there is. Just forget about
Nice.
stuff, things go dormant after 7 years. They go dormant, and then they sit in that where find
Escrow
you
or
lost
something.
property, whatever, for the state.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I found a lot of stuff there too.
My sister called me with that a couple weeks ago. Say, hey, yeah, you got some money, and it's like $100 or something like
Yeah,
that. So yeah,
yeah,
interesting.
pretty cool. Go find your money.
Tax treatment.
Oh, sorry, I was just staring off in his face. I'll read it for you.
You're gonna read
I
them all
forgot what I
for
was
me?
doing. Yeah, I forgot what I was doing. I was just staring
Oh,
off in his
okay,
face.
cool.
Tax treatment. Stocks, short-term gains taxed as income. Futures has a 60-40 rule where you're favored. You get favorable treatment on that. Futures advantage have better tax rates. Consult a tax professional because we are not tax investment.
Or
No,
investment.
any of that advice. We're not giving that to you. We're not professionals. We're good, but we're not that good.
We are all the information we give is for training and educational purposes
That's right.
only.
Just for fun.
Still reading?
Oh, sorry. Oh, I forgot. Didn't I finish?
Squirrel!
I finished it. Consult a tax professional was the last one. See?
Oh.
Now you go. You got to switch it for me.
Will do.
Good thing you're pretty. Okay. Volatility. Stocks varies widely. Futures, consistently high movement. Futures advantage, there's always an opportunity throughout the day. There's just throughout that 23-hour day. But also more risk if it's not managed properly.
There you go. I
There you
think
have it.
volatility, and we were talking about this earlier as a group, I think volatility is what kicks most people's butt when they get into futures.
Yeah.
They get in, and I can tell you right now, it probably is one of the reasons that I would get wicked out and things like that. I didn't do it. I got in thinking, okay, I could just get in and, put my stop in, but
Boom, it
once you
moves the
get
other
it,
way. And then you
yeah,
got to
you
get out
start
and in, out and
seeing
in.
that
Yes.
volatility, and it's
Yes.
like, wow, this is a little bit different. I mean,
Yeah.
option stocks, they can move, but because it's more liquid,
Yeah.
that's the reason. So you got to be ready for that volatility, or it'll eat your lunch for you.
Absolutely.
Big time, like
Sure
Izzy
will.
said. Izzy.
Okay. Choose stocks if you have a $25,000 account to avoid the PDT rule. Want simplicity. If you like picking individual companies, and if you prefer traditional investing, where you can swing trade, you don't have to day trade. You can you can invest in and leave it in there days, weeks, months, whatever. Just you'd learn how to get in the right way. You'd learn your entry. Learn your entry. I used to just throw stuff in there and say, oh, I'm investing. And then it would go down and I'd freak out and take it out because it's only supposed to go up. I didn't know what I was doing.
Right.
Mhm.
Yep. If you don't know, and that's one of the reasons why I love this group, because we have one of the best trainers there is, and we've also got support. The moderators, we always support what coach teaches us because we've learned I mean, he's created 15 millionaires. So there's something, and one on the cusp of becoming one. I think he's only like 20,000 off from becoming the next millionaire. So that'll be 16. There's proof in the pudding right there. And most of them had no prior day trading or futures or crypto experience whatsoever. And he has trained them up as he's trained us all, right? So, and everybody learns at their own pace.
Yeah, if you ask a question, you know, you might have asked it before somebody else did, you'll hear it differently from a different person that answers. And everybody's always willing to help somebody. You know, it doesn't even have to be a moderator. We just, everybody kicks in and helps out.
Absolutely.
It's really pretty great. Yeah.
Like you're helping right now. Thank you so much for reading us. That's really
You're
sweet. I
welcome so
appreciate
much.
that.
No problem. I have my glasses today. I can do it. Choose futures if you have a small account under 25,000. If you want to day trade frequently, don't do it too frequently. Just saying. Trade outside market hours. Like if you like to trade at night, if you you know, you might not have time during the day. You might work full time and you can only trade at night, and you can't do that with. You can with some stocks, not all of them. You can't with options. So futures, it's great. You can trade at night, and there's still you find the right times of day where there's volume. Like when the London market opens, you know, just when the other markets open, you can find some volatility there and place a good trade. And if you want better leverage and tax treatment, so you can, it's like more money going towards your trade, and it's not
So
your money.
the only thing about trading at night though is that premium goes up.
Yes, it does, but
time.
not with all the platforms. With Webull, it goes up. With Robinhood, it stays the same. So you're used to the high premium anyway. Trade it's lower all the time. And
So
I don't know about the other ones. You just have to shop around.
That's crazy. So that there you got the happy medium. So Webull charges the lower rate during the day and the higher rate at night. Robinhood just charges the higher rate all the time, and Trade charges a lower rate all the time.
Yeah, weird, huh? You
that
think they'd
almost
all
sounds
get
like
together.
a no-brainer. It almost sounds like a no-brainer.
Exactly. Trade. Yep. The fees are a little bit higher, but it makes up for it, you know.
They got to make up for it somewhere, right?
And actually, Robinhood's fees, the trade, you know, like with Webull, I think it's like $1.50, you know, 75 in, 75 out. Robinhood, I found, and I don't know if it's because I got the gold, it's 50 cents in, 50 cents out. So that is cheaper. Makes a difference when you're doing 284 trades in a day.
Right. For sure.
Stupid. The truth, neither is better. They're different tools. Pick the one that fits your situation, which is true. Nothing's better, nothing's worse. It's different, and everybody likes something different. So that's why there's choices out there. So we don't all have to be the same. Do what you like. And don't tell me what to do with my life. I'll do what I want. Can you trade both? Yes, of course you can. Many traders do. Use each for what it does best. And that's the best way to do it. Yeah.
It is. I go back and forth. I'll trade, you know, M2K or I'll trade IWM. You know, they're the same. They're the Russell. But I like the freedom that trading with the same money over and over gives you in futures, right?
I like to be able to do that, trade with the stock and with the future if I want to straddle, because you can't do that in the futures because it's a buy or a sell and that's it. So and
you would use
if you want to hedge your position, whatever. Yeah. So start simple, master one first. Always look at just one, because you get too involved with too many of them and you never focus on just one. So you don't have the profits that you could later on, and you don't practice what you're supposed to practice. You're just all over the place. You're scattered. I was scattered. I'm still scattered sometimes, but not in the same way. So
that's awesome.
Yeah, get profitable, and you will. But first, learn your mechanics. Learn what you're doing. Paper trade and just screen time, FaceTime. You know, always in. Then expand it if you want. You know, you learn one thing and then you can add another. And don't overwhelm yourself, which is something I tended to do a lot. And you will not have gains when you overwhelm yourself, because you'll just end up running away and crying and want to go sit in a corner somewhere.
In a fetal position, right?
Exactly.
That hasn't happened to anybody in here, has it?
Oh, I think it has. It wasn't me. It was a more masculine type of one of us.
Yeah.
Oh, you too.
Get that up.
We weren't talking about
While
you.
you're at it, why don't you give me a nice paper cut and pour lemon juice on it?
Are you kidding me?
Sorry, Chris. Sorry.
Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Hey, Ange. How you doing, darling?
Good.
Let's see.
So
Your turn, it
Ange,
says. Which do you trade, stocks, futures, or both? What made you choose, and share it with us? Let us know. Sorry,
Oh, are
Chris,
you
go ahead.
asking me?
Somebody was
Go ahead.
somebody was talking, and I just
Oh,
bounded right over you. Sorry.
I was just saying really quick for Ange with the ES break and hold off the 55. Is this candle right now, not tax or financial advice, but this would be your entry, correct?
It didn't break.
Sorry, I was on mute.
No, you're good.
Break, hold, entry. Yes.
Okay,
I'm
gotcha.
looking at the wrong
Yep,
thing.
perfect.
There you go. Wait for it to hold.
There you have it.
Rinse and repeat.
So the bottom line is small account.
And we'll go ahead and get
frequent,
a chart up soon as we're done with this.
Small account plus frequent trading equals futures. Large account plus stock picking equals stocks. Both have pros and cons. Choose what fits your goals.
There you go.
Remember this, the best market to trade in is the one you understand and can manage properly. That's right.
That's huge.
Not what somebody else understands, what you understand. And don't ever be afraid to say you don't understand something.
Absolutely.
No question is stupid. And you know, I've been here 3 years and there's still questions that when somebody asks it, I'm like, oh gosh, I'm glad they asked that because I want to know that too, you know. You're always learning, always learning.
What chart would you guys like me to put up?
Probably ES.
Yeah, probably
ES.
ES. Yeah.
Put a BS.
BS? That's
2
BS.
minutes, please.
2
Do the
minutes?
two. Yeah, please. Maybe continue our conversation we were having earlier.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, I can understand where people were confused because I was too.
You didn't get in that, did you, Riley?
No, God, no.
What were you confused about, Riley?
It's cross trend too, so I don't know why you would have.
Yeah. I did actually for about a minute. I got a couple dollars, but nothing crazy. Because I saw that it wasn't going anywhere, so I just got out.
This is
ES right here. Yeah. So on the candle that's right now, or that was off the break, the holds, and then the entry candle. Yeah, but if you zoom in, yeah.
Yep.
Oh, by the way, did you check out that magnifying glass thing that goes over your monitor, sort of thing?
I
Mr.
did.
Magoo?
I went and looked at it.
Yeah. I think that would be awesome. I saw that when Tex put that in, I was like, whoa, that was pretty cool.
Thank you. Yep.
So yeah, so we were just talking about, break and hold off the 55. So it was a
Right in
break.
here?
Yep. It was a break. There's the hold, and the entry candle was super quick, although.
But then look what happened to it.
Right, exactly.
Damn. See, okay, that is what Forrest was talking about.
But now to the downside.
That's what Forrest was talking about. Is that what you're talking about, Forrest? When you get in, you do the break. Okay, great.
That's
break,
exactly
the
kind of
Did it
stuff
all
I'm
right, it
talking
still goes
about.
against you.
Yeah.
You get everything that looks good. Now it is against the trend. It's coming up from the bottom underneath, and all that. But regardless, if you break and hold on the 9, like I hear Mark talk about, and this is where I like, what is going on? Because it doesn't seem to work when I click my mouse.
Okay, so check this out though. But what you just said, and this is probably something that you might want to think about too. Look at, and you may already do this, but look at where it is in relation to VWAP and the 200, and look at the overall trend. Those
in
are
this
things.
particular case, SPY. I'm watching SPY too, and on the 1 minute, the 200 was right there.
That's 2 stars right there that you missed, right? 2 stars. Yeah.
You got to take that stuff into consideration. Even though it broke and held here, it's got so many confluences that suggest it has no strength to the upside just yet. So you want to wait before you get into anything that's counter trend when it's that far under VWAP, that far under the 200. It's got a total overall trend. It's consolidating basically right here. It hasn't made its my hell. It can't even break the 55 without staying down, right? So you might want to hold off.
You might want
So
to put a note on, like, because that's where I go wrong. I don't look at everything. I see something, I'm
yeah,
like, and I get in,
play
and
the
then I'm like,
waiting
oh,
game.
why didn't I see that? So
Yeah,
get little
play the
notes.
waiting game for us. Get a lot more picky about what you're getting into.
Yeah.
This would be good for a quick scalp, but that's it. If you're getting into it thinking it might run because of this, yeah, look where it's at overall. You know what I mean? That's
Flip to
probably
the
why
3 minute.
this happened. Yeah, that's probably why this happened.
Yeah, I used to keep a sticky on my computer saying the stars, what each one, like, look for the EWO, look for look for the nine. That's why I everything with like a checklist before I got into a trade.
Yeah, right
Because
here
if
on
I
the
just
3
look,
minute.
I'll forget something, and then I get in, and I'm like, oh, damn it.
It's respecting the 55 it did here. It broke the 21, but it didn't get past the 55. Pretty much the same thing here, right? So you got the momentum, but it's a fake out, right? It's not ready yet. So I would not even think about getting any in this to the upside, at least minimum until it broke this level here. And it didn't even get there. You see what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So wait for your entries when you're going counter trend, because this is, I mean, it's got to break through all of this and these levels here, because once it gets through here, it's got to still get through this double top. That may help you on some of your entries.
Yeah, for sure.
You gotta look at the neighborhood you're in, as Richard always says. Check out the neighborhood. What's happening in it? Oh, it's to the downside. Oh, it's under all of this. So that'll cause the stock to behave a certain way. You guys want to look at anything else?
I have a question, Don. Okay, let's
Yeah.
assume we make a great entry. We get in there. My biggest question is when, specifically to scalping, is when would you exit? Because if, or how long would it run before you would allow a little pullback, maybe to the nine? Because, looking at it, it goes up one candle, it stalls out, you maybe see a little red, bam, you get out, and then it just reverses to green, and you missed out on that big run. So maybe share
Okay.
some insight on
I
the
would
philosophy.
okay, so there's a couple of things you look for. You have to look for candle fatigue, pattern fatigue. You have to look for things to happen differently, right?
And
Take for
or
instance,
levels that are coming up as well, all that kind
correct.
of good stuff. Yeah.
Correct. So it's continuing to the downside, but here it starts to actually trickle sideways. It's not continuing this trend line. It broke that to the upside. So that would be my clue right there. Okay, we've got a trend change. So I'm in it. It broke and held a nine. I'm in it. I'm riding it. And then all of a sudden I see a 3 candle reversal, right? Which is what this is up here. And it did not, with strength, burst through the 55 right there. And I'm not waiting all the way, because look how high I am above the nine. I'm not losing all that profit. That, as soon as that starts, I'm out. Right? If it's still close to the 21, right? If they're trading and this wasn't the case, then I would wait for the break and hold of the 21. But they're too far away. I would keep this profit. I wouldn't even let this candle finish. I'd be out of here.
Right.
So
Okay.
the bottom line is start looking for signs that something different is happening in your trade.
Okay.
And then you shed. Or if you only got one contract or whatever, then go ahead and get out and try to re-enter.
Yeah, I've heard
Yep.
heard mixed opinions on the shedding as well. Like, Mark and I believe Ange said that she does not shed or
Mm-hmm.
typically does not. It's either all in or all out. I know Mark says that specifically. So, but I guess if it does pull back, then you can just jump right back in it if the
If you
opportunity
have the
presents
account.
itself. Yeah.
Yeah, especially in futures, that's the cool thing. You don't have to hold on to anything, because you can get right back in as long as you don't lose your capital, right?
Right. Sure.
So that's one of the upsides to trading futures. You can use the same money over and over again. So there's no need to hold on to a losing trade. And this right here is telling you I'm doing something different. Why wait? Now, with the shedding thing, I agree. It depends on the type of trader you are, right? There's tons of people, and if you're a scalper, I mean, Coach doesn't shed either, right? But he trains shedding
Right.
based
Yep.
on the 2-minute EWO strategy because he wants people to have the best of both worlds. He wants you to be able to have your cake and eat it too. And if you shed, you're doing that, right? You're taking profit like what David does in the beginning of his trades, but he leaves runners in that are still sucking up the run, right? Say he got in up here, right? And started taking profit on the way down. Well, he's leaving runners in because say this this is what a shedding point would be. Oh, it's going back up. Oh, but it didn't break it. I got all the way out. But if you shed, you're still able to take advantage of the rest of this move. Shed again. I'm still able to take advantage of all of that. So there are advantages to shedding, right? You can take profit and still be in the trade. And then if it goes completely against you, then get the hell out of it all the way. Don't let the last runners go red, right?
For sure. Okay. Thank you.
Yep. You're welcome. I train it better than I do it.
Okay.
I can trade it all day long. I can armchair quarterback with the best of them. But as far as my emotions, I'm very emotional. So that is the part of me that I'm working on, which I'm getting a lot better. Let's put it that way. I realized, well, you have to identify that, right? If you can identify which emotions are getting the best of you, fear is not my problem. Unfortunately, I wish it was, right? But greed is my problem. And the way I identified that was I was staying in trades too long. I had no problem identifying a setup and pushing a button. Why am I hesitating? I see what I'm seeing. I know what I'm seeing. I believe in it. I'm trusting my indicators. So I get in. I would make money. The problem was I was holding on, thinking, okay, come on, more, and not taking the green or shedding or getting out if I only had a little bit of contract in the game and letting it go against me. I was being greedy. That was my problem. So then after taking a bunch of, trades like that, fear started to set in. Well, I had to wake up one day and realize you're afraid of yourself, not the stock market. It's you're afraid of because you can't control yourself. You're the one that's causing you to lose, not the stock market. You're holding on to trades too long, expecting something more to happen when the run has. I wasn't doing what I told you just here. Oh, okay, it's just one candle. Yeah, no, don't do that. You got to discipline yourself. You got to keep your foot up your own tail and make yourself do what you're supposed to do in these trades because Ange is not sitting behind you ready to hit you with a cattle prod when you do the wrong thing. Some of you may want her to be, but I mean,
What membership includes that?
right? That's not the case. So you've got to be your own cattle prod and get yourself out of there. And that's what a lot of us struggle with. Me and Kay Smart have talked about that before. We are Christine.
Diamond hands. Too bad.
Yeah, we will
Bad.
hold
It's
on.
awful.
Look, and here's the thing. I identified that early on when I started with American Dream Trading, the 2-minute EWO strategy was my jam. Why? Because I held on to trades, but it taught me to hold on, but almost to my detriment because I wasn't paying attention to the warning signs that the run was over, right? I would hold on to you know, a new EWO form.
You're waiting for your
practically.
own, yeah, you're waiting for your own warning sign to know the trade's over when you feel like it.
Yeah,
That's not
coach
how it
beat
works.
it into us. Don't get out of that trade. Don't get out of that trade. But there's nuances to that. If you're not getting out of the trade, you better make damn sure you got in properly to be able to do that. If you got in at the beginning of it, right? Like if we're looking, I don't even have it on here, but what the hell? Hold on. Where's my indicators? Shit, I'm so blind. Hold on, gang. Where's my EWO? All indicators. I have to use my phone to enlarge the screen right now. Riley is what I'm doing. Don't I have EWO? What the
That's
hell
got to be a
happened to it?
pain in the freaking butt, man.
It is. It is. I'm so used to it. You would not believe,
Oh
but
my gosh.
There's a thing I got on the
I
TikTok
I
shop
give
that
you way too many
magnifies the whole
props.
lens. The whole screen gets magnified. You can watch a movie like it's a big TV in front with it has this magnified thing in front, like a plastic piece that's all magnified, and it just sits right behind it. It makes your phone all big.
Can you imagine, Don, how good of a trader you would be if you had what Christina was just saying?
oh man,
Dude, I
dude.
I'll
think
find
you'd
it
be
for
a
you.
rock
I'll
star.
send you the link.
I think you'd be the next millionaire.
Really?
Yes,
I'm
absolutely.
bucking for it. I'm working on it.
I'll send you the link.
This can
I'm gonna find it.
only be added once. So it's saying I've already got it. So where the hell? Oh, damn it. Okay. Right in my face, dude. It's right here. Okay. So with this one right here, it's just so little. There we go. All right. So right here, I would be in an EWO and I would hold through stuff like this and then be into this and be like, yay, woo. But you have to
Same.
make sure you enter here, right? Because this is not going to take all of your gains away. But now I know you don't let it go and turn into the other color, right? I mean, that's just crazy. When it starts rolling down the hill, which even in here maybe, right? Start shedding as you're going out. And if you leave runners, it can do something like this and it's not going to hurt you because you've got what? One runner left, two runners left, 10% of your trade. That's it, not the 90% that you've collected profit on in here. But you have to get in here in order to make that worth it. The very first candle that shows strength, other than the one that started the whole thing, is where you get in. And if you get in there and get all of this run, don't get scared out or anything, and get all of this, then you can kind of sit through stuff like that. But if you get in here, well, look what's about to happen, right? So that's why he says this is now a scalp. You can wait if you want for more confirmation, but just know it's a scalp.
When I first got in here, we were all trading NVIDIA, and I got in that 2-minute EWO, and I was talking to you, and I'm like, but how do we know when to get out? I sat through it going up and down and all the way down to where I was
I remember that.
way in the red, and then it came back up, and I was like, "Ooh, okay." I was like, I don't get it. What are we supposed to sit in this thing for? If it goes down and then it comes back up, I don't understand.
I remember when you stopped doing that. I remember when you said, "Yeah, I don't do that anymore."
Yeah, I don't do that anymore.
Yeah,
Okay.
you're like, I was sitting in it. Yeah, and you
I
were
didn't know what
saying,
the hell I
"Yeah,
was
no,
doing.
you got to get it. You got to grab it."
I didn't know what the hell was
Yep.
going on. I'm like, why am I sitting in this thing?
Yeah, Christina would hold some shit overnight sometimes,
Oh
even
yeah, I can hold some
because
stuff.
she refused to accept the loss, which
I can't. I can't
I
do
get
it.
that,
Pride.
right? It's like
Yeah.
it's
It's
not a
showing how
loss
wrong you
until
are.
you sell it. Yeah.
But it's so it makes you feel like, ugh. But yeah,
But
and
you
I'm
got to
the
rip the
same as
Band-Aid
you.
off
I still am the
quick.
same as you. I'll get into anything. Just boom. I'm not scared. I just boom, boom, get in.
Well, yeah, and I don't just jump in
I don't
there's
just
a
jump in
select
anymore.
few. There's a
Yeah.
select few. And I wait. You have to wait for the proper timing because the market is tricky, right? The
And you know
market
when
is
that's hard to
tricky.
wait? When you forget and you just jump in and you're like, uh-oh.
Yeah.
What am I doing? Why did I click that? I don't know what happened. Yeah, you got
All
to
right.
really check yourself before you actually do wreck yourself. Because
I know you guys don't do stocks, but I got to show you this example, right? So I did my charting on Meta, right? And I saw on, let's just say, go to the 6 month, right?
I just sent you that thing in your TikTok messages.
Okay. Okay, cool. So see all this upper chart volatility, right? And then you come down, this is where it's trading at now. That's why I have so many lines, right? Because I'm charting it out. Well, I'm like, okay, Meta is not done. Meta is not done. You've got this level right here It's already making lower lows. It's tapped out up here. It's here. It's continuing to the downside. Did I know that? No, I didn't. But I'm just, looking at what the probabilities are. That's what we're trained, right? So I'm thinking this thing is going to go down today. Well, I get in it. Let me see. One day, right? Okay, so initially, it starts going to the upside. So I'm watching this thinking, okay, is it going to the upside? And I'm like, no, you know what you saw in that chart. So you just sit and wait. It could continue to the upside because it's not guaranteed just because you have it on your chart, right? The market will trick you. But look at the pattern. It's not strong, is it?
No.
Not at all. Here initially it was. And when I said you look for signs, this is when a breakout's happening. See that? You don't see any purple in there. No, which is obviously my red. You don't see any red in there. That's when you got some strong, okay, we mean business, right? And that's very tempting. That's the whole point, gang. The market knows retail traders are gullible, right? They're greedy. So they're going to spot that and think, oh, it's breaking the VWAP and oh, the 9 is over the 20. Oh, there we go. Let's jump in, everybody. Yeah, okay. Right? So we've got a couple of things here. We've got a line already from our charting. So we know right then and there something is going to happen at this point, whether it stays there or not. Something's going to happen. We put that line there for a reason, right? So it did. It respected the line. It came back down. So I'm sitting here thinking there was a time I would have jumped into that. But now I've learned the market will trick you, right? And I'm thinking I know what my analysis was, so just wait and see what happens. Well, I could have been fooled here. Oh, there we go. It's time to go down. No. I'm going to wait.
That sign, that candle right there, the first sign that the bears are in the building right there. You see how big?
Yes.
You see
Yes,
how big that
that's the
candle is
signs
right
we're
there?
talking about. Yep. That's the signs we're talking about.
Yeah.
The market talks to you. This right here told me you're right, Dawn. You're right. So just wait for it to happen. So I'm watching, watching, watching. Then this happens. So what did I do? I bit the bullet. I went on ahead and got in. I was ready. And I got scared out here. I lost 75 bucks on this right here. Right? I got
At you
out.
on that.
Yeah, I was pissed. I got out of that, right? I didn't wait for this. It would have been a day. I hope it's supposed to go down. Boom. Lost. I would have sat in that. I cut it. I'm like, this could just be a pullback. It's not even above the 9. As soon as it started doing this, I got out. So then I sit and I wait and I'm like, okay, wow, they didn't stay down long. I guess they want to try to not take it down and complete the pattern. Like Palm says, patterns don't always complete. But then this happens. It starts doing something different. I'm like, oh shit, it hit the mean, right? Because I've got this line here, and that's my mean, right? It hit the mean and it's going sideways. So wait a minute, maybe we weren't wrong after all. Then this happens. But Dawn's like, hell no, because now we got a double bottom to contend with. I'm not going for the okie doke, right? But once this happened, and you may say you waited too long, but check this out. That's showing conviction, gang. That's showing conviction. So once it got in this area down here, I waited for the break and hold of this level, and then I got in. I sat through this because it was still under the 9. And I remember what I said, my out is the break and hold of the 21. It didn't hold. You got to really develop some cojones to start sitting in stuff, but knowing when to get out. Had it broken that, I would have been out. That's a hard, fast rule. If it doesn't break it, I'm not out yet. Hard, fast rule, right? How long to hold on to a trade? You have to set parameters. If it breaks and holds a 21, that is personally my out. If it doesn't, I'm not. So I sat in it, sat in it, sat in it. And ultimately, where I got out was this might have been it here because it ultimately went down further. Yeah, this is where I got out. So that's how I made the $400 because my contracts were, God, if I had stayed at the initial contract was much more expensive, that would have been thousands of dollars today. But I'll take the hundreds because it was a proper trade. But you have to, the whole point of this is not me tooting my horn. It's you got to learn how to wait. There's more waiting going on in trading than actual trading. And once you get that, and start implementing that strategy, it will pay you big time. Wait for the market to prove itself. Stop
True.
falling for this shit.
Yes. Good trading is all about waiting. I mean, you do more waiting than any other thing, just like you said,
Yep.
Like,
Yep. It's like, there you are. I knew that's what you wanted to do, but I had to wait. It got me here, but ultimately it didn't. I could have literally held that contract but what's the
That's
hard
my
fast
problem.
rule?
That's
It
my
broke
problem
it.
too.
Yeah. It broke it. So I had to get out.
and this is the reason why I tell people to wait through the first 30 minutes. Like,
Yeah.
why
Yep.
are we so focused on that first 30 minutes of the market? Like,
Yep.
look at that move. If you would have just waited to
Yeah, you're
the
right. It
trade
was
that you
within the
got
first half
in,
hour. Yep.
even the trade that you got in, if you would have missed that one, it pulled back and gave you another one. Like,
Mm-hmm.
hey, like, listen, guys, the trend ain't gonna leave you. It's just it's not gonna leave you. If it's in a strong trend, it's not gonna run off and leave you.
Right.
You know.
But yeah, I've sat and all of us have sat and watched Coach talk about don't get in it yet. There's been so many times that I jumped in something initially and he not 2 seconds later would say, but hold it, don't get in yet. I'm like, shit, I'm already in it. He's like, it needs to break and hold this level. You need to wait for confirmation of this or that. And now I finally understand why, because the market will trick you. So you've got to wait, and you've got to chart. You got to chart
I used to
because
think, why would I wait to get in there? And it would cost more money. Why would I do that? Why wouldn't I just get in here? It's cheaper, right? And then I'd
yeah,
get in and same thing. Then he'd be like, don't get in yet. And I'm like, ooh, I'm already in.
yeah,
Yep. Yep.
he would always catch me like that. But let me bring it back over to futures. Any chart you guys want me to pull up in particular, or just put it on ES?
Yeah, ES is cool for now.
All right. Yeah,
All
but
Especially
of them
because
trying
everything.
to make new lows.
especially
That's
because
it.
it's trying yeah, especially because it's oh man, it's hmm, maybe not.
Well, look, it's in traffic, so it hasn't broken this structure yet. Wait, Riley.
Oh, I already got in for the reversal.
Do you know Palm personally?
um I
You're
don't personally know.
you're stuttering though.
I know I don't know him
You
personally. I
sound
got
like him. Are you guys brothers?
no, I just saw that huge buyer's wick, and so I just was like, all right, I'm going in. I took it to the 9.
Nice. You are really honing those scalping skills, aren't you?
I'm trying. I'm trying. I'm getting
Yeah, you're
better
doing.
thanks to all the moderators in here and Ange, and I know she doesn't like to say she's a moderator. I'm sure, you
Are
know.
you a moderator again, Ange? Because that would be
No,
awesome.
I wish.
I love all of you guys a lot, but I really just like
She
being
likes,
awesome.
Like to do
yeah,
you. I
she
don't
likes to
blame
do
you.
her. Yep, yep, yep.
I don't blame you. I really don't. You need your freedom.
And you saw that buyer's wick, right? You definitely saw something about that, huh?
My son
I don't
just
know what
watched me
y'all. I
scalp
don't know
that.
what y'all
I
keep
was just
saying
about to
that
say,
for.
let's go.
What's
Let's
up,
go.
Sour?
Oh,
Hey.
What's
hope
out?
everyone is having a great day.
I haven't met you yet, but what's going on?
Getting ready to go to college here soon.
There we go. I'm
Oh, you're
25.
going?
I'm 25. I'm not too much older than you. Your mom was saying.
Yeah, I know a couple people that are 25.
There we go. That's sweet, bro. I heard you're also trading as well.
I was about to say, how you doing in the market, Sour?
Yeah.
You want me to be honest? I haven't looked at it in a couple months.
Oh,
Okay.
too busy.
I mean, I have the opportunity to go back whenever I want to.
Absolutely.
I like the idea of focusing on other things for now.
Absolutely. I
Makes
get that.
sense. Makes sense.
I totally get that. I don't know, Riley. That's a little bit of conviction there, bud. Look at that. Look at the movement.
I'm telling you. I'm
The
telling you.
movement in the candle.
Oh, are you on the
No.
1 minute? Or you like the 2 minute? You like the 1 minute or 2 minute?
I like the 1 minute, but I'll
Do
put it
you?
on the
Yeah,
two
no, no,
minute.
no, no. Keep it on the 1 minute. If you like it. No, 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 no. Keep it on the 1 minute.
No, if you're used to trading on the 2 minute,
No,
because I know.
I have my chart up on the 2 minute. You're good.
Do you? Okay.
Yeah, we're good.
Well, if everybody likes it, Mark usually has it on the 2, doesn't he?
He likes it on the 1. He likes it on the 1 as well.
Oh, okay.
Yep. Although I just wasn't doing too good on it, so I went back
Too
to the
much
2.
information?
It's a lot. It's a
I
lot for
know.
sure.
It is.
Yeah.
Try 30 seconds.
Ooh, I'm good. I am good.
That will scare the shit out of you.
I'll keep coach to that one. He
Sorry,
can
Coach.
he can keep that 30 seconds to himself.
Mm-hmm. But these are some nice little scout moves right here. I
Oh
wouldn't be
man,
messing with that.
you gotta be a super
You
scalper.
got to be quick,
Yeah,
though,
you gotta be
right?
real good.
And obviously, you're going to have a larger account because that's the only time. I mean, if you're in that with like micros, you can forget that kind of crap. What are you going to make, $1? You're going to pay more than that in fees just to get in this trade. You're not going to make what you need to pay for the pay for the trade.
And it's power hour too, so
Yeah,
anything can happen.
anything can happen.
Mm-hmm.
Well, some of those candles are 40 ticks, so.
Yeah,
Yeah, this one
You ain't
for
wrong.
sure.
right.
But
Yeah,
this is
for you
chop.
and against you.
Mm-hmm.
Man, this
This
5 day
is
level that I have right here at 65, 91, 75 is strong. Man, it just doesn't want to peep through it.
I like charting on the 5-day.
Yep, that's the 5 day line I got.
Right there.
And it's finally poking its little head through, but still got a minute and a half to cook. Yep, that one right there.
What's the 5 day? The 5 minute chart or the 15 minute? Let me see.
No, no, no. It's literally 5 days per candle.
No, that's not it. Yeah, it's the 5 minute. The 5 day
Wait a
is
minute, hold
five
on.
minutes.
Yeah, 5 minutes.
Yeah, 5 minute
Oh,
candles.
and this is sorry. This is
There we
what
go.
Ange does. This is what Ange
It's
does.
5. It's 5 days
It's still
worth
there.
of Yeah, it's 5 days worth of data, but I'm talking about the candles per minute. It's the 5 minute chart.
Look at that, how that's respecting that.
Ralph Ange does it just a tad different. She does the 5 days per candle.
No, 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 that's not how she
That's
do
what
it.
that's what you
She
said,
do
No,
didn't
she
you?
she do
does
the
a 5 day
5 day
chart.
chart. She do the 5 day chart, but it's 5 minute candles though.
It's 5-minute candles on the chart. At least
It's the
that's the way Weeble
five
does it.
days. Yeah, it's 5 days. You can see 5 days, right? But it's the 5 minute chart. If you go to the 1 day chart, you're gonna see 1 minute candles. If you go to the 1 month, let me see what time frame it is. 1 month is
It's
30
4
minutes.
hour. Or is it 4?
Uh,
I thought it was 4 hour.
Two,
no,
I think.
no, 1 month. The 1 month chart is 30 minutes because I'm clicking them now.
Mm-hmm.
3 months is 1 hour chart.
Maybe it's
Six
the 1
months,
month. No, 6
six
months.
months is 2 hours.
Okay.
Year to date is daily. I know 1 year is daily, and then
Yeah.
5 year 5 years the weekly chart, and then they got all, which would be 1 month.
What is the
Candles.
one that I clicked on that was making it 4 hours? Is that the weekly?
Weeble might be different than Trading View. You know, that
I
might be the
usually just
reason
go
why.
straight to the 4 hour chart though.
Yeah. But whenever you click that, the bottom where it got the 1 day to 5 day, that's a range. That's like the 5 day range. Like it shows the past 5 days of trading on the 5 minute chart.
Put a mean in here,
Yeah.
which actually is right there, right where it's at. Huh. Richard, man. Oh my God. Richard and his mean. He's so on point with that training. So last night on the aftermarket, Palm came on and we charted Microsoft. And he was talking about how you want to, if you're trying to chart an area, you go to the top level of resistance, bottom level of support, and then put in the mean. Look how it respects that. And you add the two amounts together, the two totals, and divide it by 2. That gives you the center line. Look how it respects it. Now you can just guesstimate. You don't have to do all that adding, but just go in the middle pretty much, because that's right where that is. They tend to respect the mean a lot. But it'll help you kind of determine where this thing is going. I don't know, Riley. It might break through.
Mark said you got the social feeds up, Don.
I guess, yeah. I think so. I clicked them all. Actually, Bruno set it up, Mark. Bruno set up the stream, so I'm assuming he did. Gang, don't forget to smash the like button and subscribe. We got Vegan Knowledge. Vegan Knowledge is all over the place. She's everywhere, everywhere you want to be. We're in double bottom territory now. You guys can still hear me, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
we can hear you.
I can hear the intensity in your brain. Okay, so that's conviction. Look at these candles. That's going to break. How long it's going to stay down, we don't know, but that's going through there. Yeah.
Selling and sitting in.
You're going to break, but are you going to hold is the question. There's our break. Come on. Don't be scared. Come on. There you go, baby. Yeah.
I got a level right here.
Yep. Because that is low of day. If it breaks that, that would definitely be a nice hold. Look at the strength. And no 50% retracement. That's another thing that Palm clued us in on. When you don't see a 50% retracement, see a back-to-back candle like that, chances are it's going to run for just a little bit. Don't know how long. But that's some strength to the downside right there. Here we go. That's a breaking hole, buddy. That's a long-ass candle. Come on, give us another one.
Still at the bottom of my, I have like a little from this wick before. I have a little area. I still hasn't broken that. Touched it. It's wicking it, but
Yeah, look at that. So I've got one all the way down here. Let's see.
That's about to hit a new lower day. See, that's strong. I'm telling you, you can't. Once a strong trend get going,
That's a
got
strong
these.
resistance level, which means it may end up being support. I
Y'all
don't
look
know
at
why
that.
that's there. And then we got that little double bottom happening right there. If it even makes that far to make a triple bottom out of it. All right, now we're prepared. Drop, baby, drop.
wobble, baby, wobble, baby, wobble, baby, wobble.
Look at that big ass candle on the floor.
Yeah, that thing is going. Although this is the hold candle.
Uh-huh.
So where was the perfect entry, Riley?
The perfect entry?
Yes.
I mean the normal. I mean the break and the hold, but
No.
I mean where
You're
are you?
scalping, right? You're trying to be super scalper?
Um, I mean not wanting to be a super scalper. I want to just I want to take the good sized trades and
Okay.
but yeah, I've been in and out of this whole all these red candles. I've been in and out of it. But my normal good entry though was the break and hold to the 5-day level at 50 or sorry at 65.92. That was like my main entry.
Wow, way down there, huh?
Yeah.
How about the
So,
double top on the 55 on the 3 minute? When I asked Dawn to flip to the 3 minute like a half
Uh-huh.
hour ago,
Yep. I do remember
double
you saying
top on
that.
the 55. It came down
Um,
to the 8750 level that Ange called out earlier. Bounced off of that, back up to what is that? 6100. Come on, fingers, do your thing. All right. Yeah, 6600.
oh, 6600. Yes. Okay. Yes, yes,
Bounced
yes,
up to
yes.
that and then back down. You see the long seller's wick
right
off
in
of
here, even on the 1
6600.
minute.
Yeah.
I'm on the 2 minute, but
Yeah, either
you know
two
it's
two minute
using
or 3 minute.
both.
Yeah, yeah,
ES uses both.
It's right here.
yeah. Yes, but yes, the you're talking about like the 65.78 level, correct?
Uh, talking about 6608
Oh,
for the
60.
double
Oh,
top,
up here. Yes, yes, yes.
way
Okay.
up there. The 3 minute
Oh, I
5,
see.
the
Okay,
double top
yes.
bounce. Yes.
I have a line
Came
there. I
down.
have my 2 minute
You
level
could
there.
have
Yeah.
scalped that down to 8750 that Ange called out earlier, which
Yep.
is one of the main levels that these things do respond to.
Yep.
It bounced up 6600 and then bounced down. It's just pinball, boing, 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 boing,
Yep.
back and forth.
I put a screenshot in the chat at 12:24, which is exactly when it happened. And I told everyone that it bounced right off my trend line. I had a trend line and that's where the double top was right there. It bounced
Okay.
off my trend line and then I texted maybe a sign for a new low. And now look at it.
Oh yeah.
You know what's also another confluence for a new low? Look at the
What?
line that I put in here, right? Look
Yeah.
where it meets the support. This is a bearish side pull,
Oh, okay.
right? Because it
Yep.
started at the bottom of these candles, which made the new high. Anytime it starts in that direction of something that's making a high like that,
Yeah.
it's a bearish side reversal. That's from Palm. His 5-day charting video over in Videos on Demand. Go check it out.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah, it's called 5-day charting, and it's in the
5-day
Videos
charting.
on Demand.
Hmm.
Yep.
Let's go.
That is your clue. When it starts below this support level of whatever made the high, this little section here, usually it's the candle that made the high, but this whole area, it consolidated. When it
Right.
couldn't even get up past that and started down from there, that's your big clue right there that it's a bearish side reversal. Probably going to continue to the downside. Yep.
And let me see what level is that on your is that 65? Does that say 65.98?
Let me check.
Oh yeah, 65.98. I do
Yep,
see.
65.98.52. Yeah.
Okay, interesting.
And you know, they're going to be within pennies.
Oh, for
But
sure.
yeah, check that video out. I think you would really get a lot out of that.
Okay.
Everybody in here,
Thank
that
you.
is a
Yeah.
really, really good charting video. You're welcome.
Yeah, because Ralph, are you still in here? You might be.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. When I was talking with Ange, she said she goes to the top, hits the 5-day, and then charts off of that.
Yep.
Like go to the
Right.
top, hit the
Right.
5-day.
So the last 5 trading days.
Yep.
No, that would be on the bottom is the 5-day. The 5 days, the
Yeah,
5 minute
but they don't
intervals,
have they don't have a
right?
5-day at the top.
I do.
You're on Weeble or you're on TradingView,
I'm on
aren't you?
TradingView. TradingView.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's at the top on TradingView. I'm on Weeble.
Yeah.
My TradingView is jacked up. I have to get it fixed.
My
I don't know
trading
what's
view is
going on.
on the bottom for the
Yeah,
1 day,
yeah,
5
yeah.
day, one.
Mine is at the
Yeah. 1
bottom
day,
too.
5-day, 1 month, 3 months, 6 months. Yeah.
That's a
Yeah, but you
range, and then
chart.
the ones on the
Yeah,
top are actual candles.
Right. That's
right.
and that's what she was saying. That's what she charts off of the
No,
5.
she charting the last 5 trading days on like
Yes,
the
last 5
5-minute chart.
days, but she
Okay.
trades
Okay. Maybe
Yeah,
I'll
that
just
and the 1
yeah.
month.
We'll just ask her. Yeah.
yeah. Because if you go to a candlestick that covers 5 days, you ain't gonna get no data. That's a weekly chart. That's a weekly candle. That's really ain't gonna give you anything. Anyways, that weekly candle's not finished yet. It's still printing right now. You can get data
Because the
a
week's not
5-day.
finished.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, Ange, I see what screenshot you're putting. I'm trying to
So you got the
Yeah, I
5
just
days correct, right?
Yep. Yep.
So you charting the last 5 trading days, but
Right.
I mean it's not a daily candle. It's like 5-minute candles.
Is that
Yeah.
right, Ange?
All right, I'm back.
Is that right, Ange?
What were you asking? I'm sorry. I stepped away and then I heard my name.
No, you're good. You're good. I saw because remember me and you were talking about that you trade off the 5. You know, you do 1 month, you do 5 days, you do 4 hours. So where are you actually finding the 5 days? Like, is it just like 5 trading days that you're charting, or is it like a 5-day per candle?
So I do all of my charting in TradingView, and then I trade on
Mhm.
TradingView also.
Mhm.
And so I use my charting times are on my top on my TradingView.
Okay.
And so I'm picking the month, 5-day, 4-hour from the top. And
From
that's where I'm getting my levels from.
the
So
top.
what
Okay.
So that's the
so when
5.
the 5-day that you're choosing, the candles themselves are in 5-minute increments, right?
Or
Yes.
are they in 5-day increments?
They definitely
They're
not in
5.
5 days.
Oh, they are. They are though.
Yeah, yeah,
No,
that's what I was
no.
saying, Ralph.
So,
In
so
Trading View, they are.
a 5 day candle. Like so you got one candle for Monday through Friday. So open, high, low, and close. That's a weekly candle. So whenever you look at your chart, you can see all the way back to 2005.
Ooh, I just clicked off
That's
that.
not,
Why did I
yeah,
click
that's,
that?
I don't think that's what it is.
5. Okay, so
If you go up there and you click 5M at the top, that's the 5 minute chart. If you go to the bottom and you click 5 day, that's the 5 day range, and it's still gonna be on 5 minute candles.
Yeah,
On
Oh,
she was
right.
telling
TradingView.
me.
Yeah, okay, hang on. I gotta back my chart up and I'll be able to tell you. I don't usually touch this bottom one, so I don't know what it was set on. So hold on.
Yeah, so that's what I was confused about as well yesterday, which I asked her, and that's when she told me that she does like the 5 day off of each
Well, and I had to
candle.
look too, so hang on,
Yeah.
I'll look.
Okay, cool.
I gotta go to a chart that doesn't have lines all over it. It's confusing the hell out of me. Let's
But
go.
I'm pretty sure that Ange ain't using like a weekly chart. Because every time I try to pull up a daily chart, Ange be like, I don't give a damn what happened I don't give a damn what happened back up in July of last year, Ralph. I'm talking about right now.
Yeah.
I know. But we're gonna get it correct for you, Riley.
Yes, thank you. I appreciate
You
it.
know?
Just so
Oh man.
yeah, we'll find out if each candle is a 5 minute intervals.
Cause I trade on higher time frames. All right. So
Yeah,
if it
yeah,
was me,
Okay,
I know
so
exactly what the weekly candle look like.
yeah.
my 1 month
It's 30-minute candles.
is 30 minutes.
Oh, okay.
The 5 day is 5 minutes.
And then, yeah, let me double check here and
Okay.
confirm. Because
Okay.
I've obviously not paid attention. I just
Guys,
come in
you
here and I
guys are
do it.
funny. Don't you know that this brother is a damn authority on this shit? He just sits
5
up
minutes.
and looks at websites and charts all the time.
What are you talking
Yeah.
about?
No, plus I talk to Ange all the time too, right? So
Yeah,
that's another reason.
So
dude,
yes,
that's
that's the
funny.
5 minute.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, cool. Cool, 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 cool.
Yeah.
Perfect. Yep.
I guess
Awesome.
I've never looked at it this deep before. I just come in here and chart.
I just come in here and chart.
And it works. I don't know.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Okay, cool.
Yeah. Whenever she tell me she chart the 5 day, I know that it's the
But
5 minute candle. Like I
so
know.
today, this morning, I actually charted off the 5 day each candle. Like each day, each candle was 5 days.
No, we're telling you that doesn't
You can,
exist.
yeah, you
No, I
can't
know.
just click that.
Yeah,
You have to make that. You have to go in and you have to go in and put 5 day interval or whatever. You can't just click that. That's not what you call it, a preset. So like, all right, in order for me to get an 8 minute candle, so I can get a candlestick of any time, right? I can go in there and be like, I want every candlestick to be 33 minutes.
right.
If I put 33 in, it's going to be a 33 minute. 33, every candle is going to be that amount. But that's not preset for me because nobody don't really chart on that.
Hmm.
Ain't nobody charting on 33-minute candles.
Yeah, I mean,
Right. So
I guess on mine, I'll send you a like a snippet because it actually does let me do because I can see all the way back. You know, when I do click that, I can see all the way back to
you can
2022.
you can put in, I believe you because you can put it in. You can put it in and have a 5 day count. I
Yeah,
could put it in and
yeah.
have a 6 day count.
Hmm.
I could put it in and have an 88-day count. Right. But
No, yeah, it's like a preset for me. I'm not sure why, but
yeah, I don't know.
yeah.
But across the top and across the bottom, it's gonna be in minutes and intervals, and then its ranges at the bottom of the chart.
Okay.
Mhm.
Things you learn every day, right, Riley?
That's right. That's right. I learn it every day. I love it. And now that I know it's like that, then that is beautiful because then I can just go back and do that
with that knowledge.
with that knowledge. Exactly.
Yeah. But a 5 day, if it's 5 days in the candle, that's the weekly chart. Which you can still get a lot of information from. As a matter of fact, a lot of people thought what they were supporting resistance from the weekly chart, especially in Forex. And then when you come into a weekly support, that level is critical. Okay. But that's good though, Riley. Are we still here? Did I lose you guys? Hello?
Oh my God, I hit the mute button.
Oh.
Nope, we're still here. I hit the mute button. Yeah, but that's pretty funny too, because Richard got into the same argument with I think Maria. It was funny because he was saying, he was telling me, because he was trying to chart something out or talk about a stock, and said to put it on the 1 year, right? And I put it on the 1 year, and all of a sudden the 1 day came, it had 1 day written there. And he's like, well, no, put it on 4 hours. And I'm like, I put it on the 4 hour. And he said, now, is this 1 year? I'm like, no, because when I put it on the 1 year, 1 day comes up. I can't change that.
Yeah,
He was
yeah, if you
he
put it
was like,
on, yeah, if
yeah.
you're right. If you put it on the 1 year range, it's gonna give you the daily candles. And if you go to the now you could switch, you could put it on 1 year and switch to 4 hour
Mm-hmm.
chart, you know.
Yeah.
And this is another thing. So in TradingView, Riley, all you gotta do is hover over each one of them. It's gonna tell you what time frame it is. So if I just put my mouse on top of the 1 day, it's 1 minute.
Oh
5
yeah.
day, 5 minutes. 1 month, 30
1 month,
minutes.
30 minutes. Yep.
3 months, 1 hour. 6 months, 2 hours. A year, a day.
1 day.
And then you go to five.
5 year.
5 years is
1
1
week
week
interval.
interval. Yeah.
Okay.
And then all will be 1 month candles. But Riley, and once you start looking at these higher time frames, you're gonna notice that all those time frames do the same thing as the lower time frames. So like if you was to go to a weekly chart right now, you'll be like, oh, this thing just pulling over, and we done had like 4 weeks of straight bearish uh movement right now. Right now, this weekly candle that we on right now look really, really, really bullish. But we still got tomorrow. They could just start buying that candle up, and it'll be a candlestick with a long tail on it.
Mm-hmm.
So
Makes a lot more sense now.
Man, I just got back. What did it happen?
the bear trend continues.
That's right.
Oh no, I bought the dip. And it kept dipping.
And dipping.
And it kept dipping.
Is Nvidia still going down? Stocks are dropping? Because I heard
Yeah.
chips don't dip.
Oh yeah. They're stepping with big steps.
All right. Yes, coming to that double bottom. Or not double bottom, but
I wonder what Bitcoin at right now. Let me see.
That double
Bitcoin it
top
kind
right
of hit
there.
Oh, it's
uh
at 86.
four
Okay.
at 86, but it's still working through it. It's chewing through it.
Oh, it came, wicked it. And
Ralph, are they still on the show, the TikTok show right now?
What happened?
I
Is the
think
show still up?
I think they just ended
What
it.
show? Oh, the live
Your
Dawn. I
show,
don't know
yeah,
if
the
Dawn's
live.
still live or not. I don't know.
Yep, I'm about to end it. I was just over in the other Zoom letting them know that I'm starting the aftermarket at 4:30. I got to stretch my legs out.
All right.
All
Well, we're
right.
just gonna end it
That's
here
what we
then,
tell Mark
guys.
every day, Don.
To
Mark,
What?
stretch, you don't never go
Mark, you need to
stretch.
stretch.
He's got to stretch. You guys know I do yoga and all that. You got to stretch your legs out. You know what I
Oh
mean?
yeah.
Especially when you're, up there a little bit in the years. You gotta get up and walk around for a few minutes. And this 2 hours straight sitting in the chair, you got to take a break. So, all right, gang. Hey,
Hey,
look,
group.
this was awesome.
Hey, Don.
Yeah, yeah.
So, Ralph, are you in here in the morning when it opens at 7:30? The Zoom.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna go ahead and end this
Yeah.
before we say anything. Hold on one second. Let me end
Thank
it
you.
real quick. You're welcome.
hmm
More. Okay, where is it?
I don't know how to end the OBS.
Oh, you have to go to the custom live streaming service. Up at the top.
Riley, you a TikToker?
No, definitely not a TikToker. No, for sure not.
You be
There
You
should
streaming?
be a
wanna
thing
you wanna
here that
show us
says
the hot yoga you do daily?
who,
Riley,
me?
you
With an
be doing
iron.
hot yoga?
Oh, I definitely don't be doing
Oh,
hot
he's
yoga
doing
if you're talking
hot
about me.
yoga.
Nope. God, no.
Who the hell?
The yoga is pretty healthy for your body.
I'll leave that
Yes,
for
it
Ange.
is.
I'm trying to think what podcast I was watching and they had like some traders on there and it was like, how did you get profit? He was like, yeah, I started doing hot yoga. Everybody
Oh
just bust
shoot,
out laughing
man.
because at first they thought he was serious.
I do hot yoga.
Yoga.
Oh
Oh, that's a
man.
good one.
Oh my
I'm
God.
trying to figure out. It did have a thing that says live stream and then stop sharing, but I don't see that.
Riley
I
said
don't
it's
know.
at the top left corner or something. Huh?
I
Um,
Where's
see,
that,
because
Riley?
because in the Zoom, if you end the obviously if you end the Zoom, then we're all gone, right? So you definitely don't want to do that. You want to just end the live stream.
Right. And
I'm pretty
the
sure that's going to
option that
be.
I had to do that before, I'm not seeing it now all of a sudden. It should have been under more.
What's going on? What are you trying to do? You need someone to kick you out? Is that what you're doing?
Yeah, right. Okay, let's try this again.
That's what I always
More
need. I can't find the end button.
Q&A support. Where did the live stream go?
I think you have to, because check in the top right hand corner of the actual Zoom workplace app. Does it say up top for you custom live streaming service?
Let's see.
It says for me, and then I click on the down arrow and it says the content of this meeting is being sent to custom live streaming service.
Custom live streaming. Yeah, I see it. End it there. It's got
Try
a drop down.
try to see if you can. Yeah, click on the drop down, see if there's anything of end.
Yeah, there's nothing happening when I click the drop down.
What's Sheila at? She know.
Oh, Sheila.
Well,
Vegan knowledge in there? She might know.
She's at work right now.
Anyways, futures people being there at 7:30. Ralph, I'll reach out.
All right.
I'm gonna
Be
go
where? What are we talking
do
about?
adult things. I don't
What are
know.
we
Be
doing?
there, be square, Christina.
Where? When?
Whoa.
What's
In the
happening?
future,
7:30 tomorrow. Futures open in
Oh, okay.
the Zoom.
Okay. I'm
Is there
usually there
a certain
6:30.
I won't be there that
reason?
early. Can we do it a little bit later? Just a tad
Oh.
later?
No,
The market
early
opens at
bird gets the
7:30.
worm.
Oh,
you gotta be
And
there.
the
You gotta
Zoom.
be there, Riley.
And
man,
you
Be
I'm
pay
there,
on
be
Pacific
square.
time.
Be there
I'm on
or be
Pacific
square.
time.
How bad do you want it?
Oh,
That's
Yep.
right.
Exactly.
I'm
That's
on
right.
Mountain Time, so I'm only an
Ralph,
hour
can you
off
record
from
it?
you. Yep, and I do
yeah.
it.
Can we
I
I
record
don't know.
stay
it?
I'm not a
awake.
mod. I don't get to make that decision.
Easier to
The
just
mods
stay
can figure
awake.
that out.
Is that Eastern time? 7:30?
Yeah,
Yes.
7:30.
It's whatever
No,
time what is
No,
that?
8:30
No,
Everything's
starts
that's
Eastern.
Eastern
8:30.
Standard Time.
It's 8:30 Eastern.
yeah, it's
Mark would yell
7:30.
at me and
7:30
say,
my time.
"Everything's Eastern Time. Everything's Eastern Time." Just think of it that way. Everything's Eastern.
Yeah, it's
Follow the market.
8:30. So you'll be there. I'm about to say, Riley, you be there every morning at that time. What are you talking about?
No, not that time.
What day is tomorrow? It's
I'm usually there.
Friday.
The day before
Okay.
Saturday.
Day before Saturday? Is it the day after Thursday? Or the
All
day
right, I'm out.
before
You guys